Alright, I'll review these cars separately in a different video, but these are the cars it came with. And I realized if you just slap the thing really hard, you're going to launch the thing out of the launcher into the air. Unfortunately, these launchers, if you look inside here, there's no silicone mat. It's literally just a plastic wall slamming the back of the vehicle. There's no like absorption or anything like that I found on other ones. But the car does roll back in there. There's a little bit of an angle to get it back in there. But again, if you slap this too hard, it's literally going to fly into the air. So I'm going to slap it hard. Watch what happens. That actually worked. I'm actually surprised. Nope. Alright, after several attempts, it's the design of this car. This car itself has a ramp. As that white thing pushes it, is pushing this up into the air. But this car launches fine because it's actually just pushing against the wheels and the back is relatively vertical. I'm not even sure if it's touching the car. I think it's actually hitting the wheels right here. So this one's very easy to launch. This is not easy at all. Nope. Exotic did make it. There we go. Nice. That thing was like on its way out, but it still regained its composure. Acceleron is actually stuck in the launcher. It's a little bit too wide. Yeah, it's like rolling over. You know, I'm sick of this already. This is a horribly designed product. These launchers are just garbage. Here's a more modern, but still old style, because it has the tab here. But you see inside this thing, there's a silicone pad, and I'm assuming they put that there to conform to the shape of the vehicle, and to hopefully keep it from launching, because there's no actual roof to this launcher, whereas the old one, there actually is a roof there to try to keep it from launching, but it obviously doesn't work. It's just poorly designed. This thing is actually angled downwards. It's not vertical, but these things just do not work. These are complete garbage. Sadly, that's pollution that's going to end up in our brains later. Alright, so I'm going to hook up this one, and if this for some reason doesn't work well, here's the latest one, because it has the quick snap system. And again, oh, interesting, this has the roof that pivots, so it's always keeping the vehicle down. But it also does have the silicone, soft silicone, and you'll see this isn't vertical either. It's actually angled downwards. So I'm sure that would be fine, but let's try this one first. Alright, let's give all these failures a second chance through this slightly better launcher, hopefully. Oh, see? Not a problem. Yeah, okay, Ferrari worked fine. Cadillac Celestique. I'm not even hitting it much. You know, this launcher's better. This crazy angled rear end on this mad drip thing. Oh yeah, that worked fine. Lotus. Nice. I barely hit the power. This is a really steep angled here. I think I'm scratching up all the cars. Nice. The Mira is a Trackstar rated car, so I assume that'll go through fine. Alright. Porsche 911 Rally. Though, although it is long. Nice. Hot Wings made it though. Carbonator. Carbonator is a great track car. It's gone through every track I've tested. Granted, I've only tested a few. This is extremely low and long. I have the same feeling about the Lincoln Continental. I don't think this is going to work. Well, it ended up upside down. Donut drifter usually is good. Let's see how it works here. Yep. Alright, instant boost so far has been a good track car for me. And it is again. Cone Shaker oddly has made it through most of the tracks I've reviewed. Such a short wheelbase. Oh, I thought it wasn't going to fit. Now, it gets hung up on the launcher. Alright, we hooked up the latest launcher, and I'm going to try all these fails again. Let's see if that makes a difference. Quick chat. There you go, quick chat made it. Pagani. Barely made it. Barely made it. Mustang. Nice, nice. Mercedes CLA. Oh, it's rubbing against the launcher. I'm gonna say a no-go. Acura NSX. I ended up upside down. Alright, well, oddly, this latest launcher seems worse than the second launcher I hooked up. Alright, so these all made it with the launchers that this set came with, but these are all like track specific looking designs. I guess they should work, right, in most tracks. These, maybe some of them would have worked with that first launcher, but with the second launcher, obviously these all worked. And so that alone is telling me the second launcher is a better design, having that little rubber cushion. But this is odd, this third latest one. I don't know, seems like these are not working so well. But then again, if I put more of the other cars through there, like the track ones, I'm sure they'll work perfectly fine. In fact, I have to go back, since it came with these two cars. Let's try this out. Alright, that car, this problematic one worked. I guess it's just not much power is necessary. Gonna put Homer Simpson's car through. Nice. And Hotoroto. Yeah, that car is really long and weirdly shaped. Alright, so here's the status update with these garbage launchers. It's mostly track designed vehicles will go through. With the older upgraded launcher, these all went through. Maybe a lot of these would have made it with the original launchers, but this is so frustrating. And then with the latest launcher, these went through. I didn't film a few of them, but I even got the Screamliner to go through on like the 4th try, or 5th try. And then these are the two cars it actually came with, but it needed a more modern launcher to actually work, so that's weird. I decided to hook up the two loops here, and then you have these extra parts, of course. Okay, I weighed down the first loop. Let's see how it does now. Much better. The mirror went through no problem. Nice and fast. Oh, there we go. Matte drip went through. Pile driver, I think that was. Cadillac Celestique. Ooh, Cadillac rolled through. Yeah, I've come to believe now all these launchers, they take so much skill to really hone in the ability to launch, because it depends on each actual car's design and weight, I assume. Sometimes you hit it too fast. Not enough power in that case. But then sometimes you get it right the first time. A lot of it's luck, I think. Small block went through. Well, this has worn out my patience. First, the launchers it comes with, horrible, complete garbage, complete pollution. It's a shame. I kind of already knew that coming into this. I brought this set just so I could have these two loops, because one day I'm going to build a mega track with like the boosters, and then it shouldn't be so annoying to have to deal with how much power I have to put into one of these manual launchers. If you are going to run it this way, you got to weight down the first loop. It causes too much instability. Yeah, I do like the old track system, how they connect and stay pretty minimal. And here are the cars, obviously, that made it with this double loop with almost no repeated efforts. So it's actually doable. You just got to use a different launcher. Alright, so that'll I guess be it for today. Appreciate you guys watching. But I think in general there are better tracks to buy. Alright, we'll see you the next time. Bye.